Last Thursday night, I had the opportunity to share with the Westchester County Board of Legislators the state of Westchester County and where we were as a county government. But it's important to understand that we don't operate in a vacuum or in a silo. The things that happen in the county at large are not just the function of how we as a county government work, but how the cities, the towns, and the villages also provide services. And we are all sibling governments. The county is not a superior government to cities, towns, and villages. We are like the largest brother in a family, that all of which are under the direction of mom and dad, the state government and the federal government. And the kind of responsibilities that we have as a county government are intended to be complementary to what the local governments do. With me, the mayors and the supervisors and the council members from these different communities have responsibility for police, fire, sanitation, snow removal, local recreation, and we at the county provide regional elements of those things. We have a regional county police force, but we also provide the regional training function for most of the municipalities here, for both police and fire. We have responsibility for some of the public recreation located in each of these communities, which provide a benefit for the people who live in those communities, but then also for people outside of those communities. And how that interaction works is very much the next phase of talking about the state of the county. Now, we're here today to talk a little bit about dollars and cents, because the county government is a very essential government in working with local governments on the dollars and cents side of it. And Westchester County, unique amongst the counties in the downstate region of the state, have already made commitments to share revenues with these local governments. We have right now within our sales tax structure, and we've gone to the state legislature historically, 40 years ago and even as recently as 5 years ago, to get authority for Westchester County to levy a certain level of sales tax and then share that back with local governments. Now, the cities of Yonkers, represented here today by the Mayor Mike Spano, city of White Plains, represented here by Mayor Tom Roach, the city of Mount Vernon and the city of New Rochelle are cities that have their own sales tax authority, and they levy a significant portion, which is an important part of their revenue stream. But all of the towns, and there are 19 of them, all of the villages, there are 20 of them, and the two small cities, Peekskill and the city of Rise represented by Councilman Josh Nathan, who is here today, they do not, in the case of the two cities and all the towns and villages, have not the ability to levy a sales tax. So the county's taking on of a sales tax revenue stream and the sharing back of a certain percentage of that to these localities gives them a revenue stream that helps them do their job every day, balance their budgets every day.
How do you interact with Westchester County? You know what? When you have a county executive who's willing to work with you on a daily basis, you can do some really great things. I've had it the other way, and I certainly don't want to go back there. I want to go back to the way I have it, which is right now. When we want to build a park, we were able to work in partnership. We wanted to see Tibbetts Park, which is a county park that's centrally located in Yonkers, and all the work that Westchester put into it, and the direct benefit that the residents of Yonkers will have, spraying pool, Tuckahoe Road, and some of the work that's going on over there. The sludge plant, which we don't love, but we have it. And but if it wasn't for the work that Westchester and that they'll do to that facility, that obviously improves the quality of life of all the people in South Yonkers, and certainly does a lot for Yonkers in general. So great that we're here. It's nice to see the partnership. It's getting our job done, and that's really what it's about. And that's what it's about when you deal with George Latimer. It's how can I get the job done for you, and what can we do to make it all work? And that's what we do each and every single day.
It's beyond working together on these things. It's also during the process. So we are talking all the time, and I've talked to George at different times. I remember one time running through the Stamford train station to catch a train, talking to Ken Jenkins about something on the phone. So it is a very accessible government and a great partner. Tarrytown Road is a major entry into the city, and the bridge is being rebuilt, and it's a complicated job, and it needs to be done. As Mayor Delfino once said, if we could build it in the sky and drop it down, we would do so, but we can't. So, but we worked very well with the county to try and puzzle out how to get the traffic flowing properly, and we called up and had a meeting actually, and the county executive came into the meeting.
The quality of partnership with the county under the Latimer administration has just been outstanding, and this is a government that is tuned in to the very specific needs of each of the very different communities we have. That makes our county so strong. In Rye, we're seeing this right now on Midland, which is an avenue that runs from Portchester over to Playland Parkway and down to Playland Park. This is a major artery in Rye. It's also a major connection point for the rest of the county to get to a very valuable county asset, which is Playland. And you guys are in there helping us not only fix that road, but you're addressing the other giant project we have, which is stormwater mitigation and flood mitigation. And these are big problems. And what we have with the county is a partner.